Good evening everybody and welcome back to Sunset Fields Campsite. Hope you have all had a wonderful day. It has been a most lazy, chillaxing day, and I have no intent to change that, and I don't think I have the energy to change that. Fryman, thank you so much for the 15-month resub. My god, thank you very much. You're doing well. It is good to see you. Hello, and hello to you as well, Diamond. Oh, yeah, okay, so hold on, I should probably add that to... Yeah, we got a little... So Sparrow gifted me the fish and stream game, so I have that brought up over the stream thing there. I haven't adjusted the volume or anything too much, but hang on, let me see if I can dupe that source. There we go. Should probably put that under the alerts and things. Where would that be? I will put that under the follows. You've done a bad thing? Oh, okay, well, you gotta tell us so we can tell you how bad it actually was. Alright. Let's assess, let's judge. Now listen, whatever happens, you're still a friend. Don't want to worry over nothing, so it'll just be forgotten without instant. Oh, well, fair enough then. But if, genuinely, if you ever need any help or whatever, let us know, and we'll do what we can. But, so yeah, Sparrow gifted me the stream fish game, so you want to just keep yourself, tonight, I don't have any grand plans for this game. It needs a little bit of grinding, needs a little bit of catching up on various side quests and stuff. I may have inspired you to make out of your model as an elf. Well, no publicity is bad publicity. Oh no, that's that's fine. I thought you were like actually in trouble or something. God damn. Oh, that's fucking stupid. Okay, no, that's fine. You know, just today on Twitter was talking to Dance about you know, was saying how would you if somebody like drew you in like and they were like, here's how I would do your design, here's my take on it, would you be offended or not? And I said, no, I think that'd be cool, because it's always interesting to see a character in under a different lens. And then, well, I've kind of walked right into that now, haven't I? Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. You know, I've been working on some mildly cursed versions of myself for future upcoming stream art as well. Well, let's just say I had to do something with Earthworm Jim, and although I normally put my head on other characters, it didn't really seem appropriate in that instance. So, infer from that what you will. Character design is an art form closely associated, but still separate from drawing art. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think that the biggest takeaway from that thread was, unless somebody comes up and is like, yeah, well, I made it better. Your design, I've improved it by doing these things. Which would be a real dick move. Don't do that. But if it's just like, hey, I did you in my style, that's very cool. You know, sometimes that style can be an elf, but you know, we'll just have to live with that, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, did not have any grand plans for today. What I want to try and do, well, I suppose the grand plan as a whole is to get Aerith's level 4 limit break. Because if you've never played Final Fantasy VII before, let's just say she will cease to be in our party in the future. Strong about how the proper response to that. I'll improve on your methods, drops lighter on the yard, yeah. Broke it or made it better? Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get Aerith's level 4 limit break, which, aside from a couple, like, slightly different, well, aside from some things we gotta do in the end, it involves a lot of, it's basically just gonna be a little bit of a grind. So, I figured we might as well get in there, do that, catch up on some stuff like,
Trogdor strikes again.
He has so many Vs. Okay. So yeah, that's the plan, is get Aerith's level 4, get some of our materia leveled up. We're gonna just do ourselves a wee grind. Why am I not seeing... I'm trying to look through the guide here for Tifa. What? Oh, it's the fish noise. I got confused. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, well, we'll figure it out. So, I say, let's get into game. What you get? Ooh, pike. Those are big things, I think. Well, that one says it's less than a kilo, but still. Now, where's that completely legitimate gameplay device? Here we go. And play. No, I don't want to update it. It works as it is. Man, I liked the art streams you were doing where you could just leave the soundtrack on. Oh, I should probably... Is this? Okay, actually load the game. Because these are good tunes. It's... I don't know. I just think it... That's the thing about the music. I've been using these songs for, at this point, years. And it's a little peek behind the curtain. I never really asked if that was okay. Now, I don't think that it's that unlikely that that would be a thing that they could grant, because, you know, I'm not making any money directly from these. But when you've been doing something like using someone's music without permission for several years, or, you know, let's call it 2 just to get a round number on it. Do they show up in the VOD? They do. They do. Most of them, they don't get flagged on Twitch. Some of them get recognized on YouTube, but not enough to, like, mute it. But, you know, for the VOD archives, I'm not monetizing those anyway, so it's not a problem. I'm just like, should I drop them a message and be like, can I have your permission so that this is okay? Or should we just, by we, I mean I, or should I... Well, the alternative is just continuing to say nothing, and it kind of feels like just being a coward about it. Well, here's where we're at in-game, anyway. Oh, is there a bridge over there? Is that... I wonder if that's Wutai. Anyway, we have a plane now, except it's a plane that can't fly, it can only swim. Probably best... Yeah, I mean, it's gonna rip off that bandage. So we've got a plane now, which means we can swim back to areas where we previously, you know, were locked in one place. So this way, that's Cosmo Canyon, I think, over there. And that's Nibelheim, so I want to head first back to... Actually, no, where was Gongaga? I feel like the legal aspect of this is already shaky because they're remixes of songs they don't have the right to themselves. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm thinking too, like, they don't own the music. I mean, insofar as anybody owns a cover. I don't remember where the fuck Gongaga was. You know what? I think it was on the map. Oh. I mean, it's on this coastline, isn't it? So this is Rocket Town. Gongaga was... Was it before Nibelheim? Or after? Okay, well, we'll figure that out. What we gotta get first off is our team. So, we've got Aerith. Who do we want to train? Because we can't keep Cloud out of the party at this stage of the game. So, he's gonna be in there. And what we want to have is as much double materia growth equipment as we can get. Because the side effect of having to fight a lot of guys is that we're going to need to, well, we're going to get the opportunity to get a lot of materia leveled up. So we've got a carbon bangle at the minute, and assuming we're not going to need any, you know, linked slots, I think our best option is to just throw in a lot of options here. I thought we had some... Okay, we want the Wiser Staff, which is not the Wizard Staff, it's the Wiser Staff. And it's not fair... Oh god, Fairy Tail has like 1 billion slots, but we want the doubles, I think. And since we're gonna have Aerith for the whole time here, we might as well... Oh yeah, we want to make sure her defense is up, so she can have the eating coat. It's got all these slots. I'm sure there was some... Oh yeah, and Vincent has the Sniper CR, so he doesn't have his double growth weapon at the minute, so we might as well swap him out, I think. What's the button to get rid of materia? There we go. Yeah, Vincent is cool, but we want people who have double growth. So, we also want to level some of our other characters. Now, we just got Sid, and we haven't really had a chance to use him yet. So I feel like we could throw Sid in for a bit. I think we've even fought with him. And Sid is cool. He's like the Dragoon of this party. Which actually, he might not have. Yeah, he doesn't have his other weapons yet either. Okay, so that's a no-go. For now. We'll have plenty of time to use Sid later on, but we... Let's see, we don't use Red very much. Who's the lowest level? Apart from Kate Sith. Apparently Barrett. Okay, so Barrett's gotta have some good growth weapons. Yeah, okay, we got the drill arm, which is sick, so we'll just be punching the fuck out of people. Barret has a double slot here, so Barret can be our designated healer when we're not using Aerith's limit breaks. Protect against status, I think, would be very good. No paralyze or petrify. Not that I think we're going to be encountering that much. So, but the star pendant's just as worthless. Okay, protect vest, carbon mangle there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna head back into town and see if we can heal up in here. Because if that's the case, then I mean, obviously we need to do that. You and the captain really made a bang. Also heard that Rufus was so pissed off he went on a rampage that no one's been able to get near him. Well, that's pretty good. Because our Shinra keeps locked us up in our house so we couldn't even watch the rocket lift off. Never thought that my only hobby would be destroyed by that arrogant young Rufus. Just looms there. That's how the time got its name, Shinra number 26. Wanna look at the rocket with me? Yeah. I think this guy... I don't know if I missed an opportunity to, but there's a guy in this town who you can talk to who will give you a weapon if you chat with him a bunch. I think it might be this dude. Got so impressed every time I look at it. Also, hello, Kestrel. How you doing? Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's kind of a hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. Yeah, we got the Yoshiyuki. It's a sword. Actually, is that better than what we have? We got the Rune Blade. Powers up when an ally is down. That's bad, actually. High damage, no materia slots. Yeah, no. Okay, oh, there's an inn. Okay. Also, apparently I missed this weapon shop. The first time I came in here, this place is just full of fucking guns. Hello? Like, just racks of rifles. That rules. Gun is a man's weapon. Nothing else will do. Ooh, a shotgun. Yeah, okay. And gold armlets. Okay, this is what we could have stolen earlier. We want to get a bunch of these, I think. Okay, yeah, that's good growth. Well, it's not good growth, it's good slots. 2 link slots. We'll get 3, just so everybody's got one. Can I loot the rest of this guy's house? Nothing much to it, but that's fine. There are tons of what look like antique guns. Bet the owner of the store was a real gun fanatic. I didn't expect there to be, like, flavor text for that. That's fun. Okay. So we can swap out carbon bangles for gold armlets, which they're a lot better defense, and they have more slots. Aerith can keep the eating coat, and we want the extra slots, because our double growth ones are a little slim. So now we want to figure out what kind of loadout we want here. I like Barret's a fun character, but like he gets his moment in the plot early game, and I feel like he's less involved later on. So I don't think Barret is gonna make it into our like party going forward. So I'll level him a bit now whilst we're doing this, because like I want to try and like get everybody's like limits leveled up and stuff. Okay, whoops. Poor Barret. No, poor Barret, nothing. He has the whole first disc. To like, well, the first arc. I'm gonna take all these off. For now. So, what do we want to double up on? We should at least have some of our all materia, because they're pretty good to... I mean, they're useful when you have them, because, you know, they let you cast spells on all enemies. But also, when you if you max one out, then you can sell that maxed out materia for a fuckload of money. It's like one of the most efficient ways to make money, apparently. I just use Cloud, Aerith, and Red all the time, and I was forced to make Cloud, Sid, and Red, yeah. It's like the most... Yeah, and that's a valid way to play, and honestly, probably the best way to play. Okay. We get 12 slots that we can double up materia growth on. What's gonna be most important, aside from, like... I feel like maxing out some of the magic materia would be a good bet. Maybe, like, the HP plus as well. Yeah, okay, we should get the heal ones leveled up, that's for sure. So we'll have to live without those having all on them. Time. Let's just start off with 2 magic skills each. We'll do fire and lightning. Aerith can get the heal ones. If I can bloody find them. Do I have them equipped on somebody else? Oh no, here we go. Restore and revive. And then Barrett's gonna get ice and quake. Earth. We definitely don't need to level up Chocobo Lure. At least I don't think so. I might need it for breeding later on, but yeah. I think everybody should have at least 1 all materia. So that's our top ranked one. I want to make sure we're getting the ones that have, like, actually got the most experience on them. Okay, so we got some that are pretty high up. And then do HP plus, might be pretty good to level. Enemy skill doesn't matter for leveling, because it doesn't gain experience the same way as everything else. So, part of my goal in... Ooh, counterattack would be good to level. We'll give that to Cloud. Part of my goal in the playthrough is to get at least 1 of each materia maxed out, so that we can get the, like, master materia at the end, because never managed to do that before. I think that'd be kind of neat. Okay, we're gonna... Poison's nearly maxed, so, well, it's getting on the way. So we'll give that to Barrett. And then Aerith for our final. Don't want to do any of the summons. Deathblow wouldn't matter. Well, it does in a way. Transform, maybe? Because, yeah, we could max out Transform pretty quick. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our ones that we want to max out, and then we've got a bunch of others that we can be working on as well, just at regular level. So, oh, we should get Elemental is probably a good one to do as well. Well, we can settle for having that as a regular one. Blue, hello, hello, how you doing? Welcome. I'm just getting set up to do a little grind and chill today. So, I do want to get more levels on Odin. In fact, you know what? Since we're probably going to be using those a lot in the, like, later game, like, higher level ones, like Odin there, I say... Oh, there's definitely other characters that are holding some materia still. So, in that case, Barrett, you can have Ramu. And, I mean, Aerith's going to be doing a lot of the fighting here. Basically, my plan is we're going to give her the enemy skill. Maybe, yeah, whereas the one with the most skills, there it is. And just have her, like, casting nukes every round. Okay, we'll give her the HP up. And I'm gonna give her cover, because part of the process of gaining limit breaks, as well as killing enemies, we want to make sure that she is taking hits as well, because that is a quick way to gain limit levels. You take hits, it builds your meter faster, you actually use the abilities, you use the first one so many times, that unlocks the next level. So then it's just gonna be a matter of, like, stacking the rest of these on folks. Hey dog, how you doing? Welcome. Cloud, you can have... Ooh, we do have added effect. It might be a useful thing too. Nah, I feel like that's too situational. Okay, I'll put time on... We'll give, you know what? We've got so many all materia. We can level 2. Doing good, Hobby 2? Yeah, I've been having a nice day. Now that I'm actually into the game here. My excitement is building. Okay, you know what? Choco Mug. Gotta keep Choco Mug leveling. And then we can put in Mystify, and we'll do Gravity as well. I think Pikmin would be tasty. I mean, they get eaten often enough, it should be. Oh god. I don't think that should happen. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that one. Okay, do we want... Yeah, let's get the other enemy skill equipped just in case. And we'll have Titan and... Oh wow, we almost have like everything. Oh wait, no, I forgot all these. Manipulate. Exit. Transform. Wait, do I have 2 transform materia? Why? Atomize, not even killed by that sound. Okay, let's give him... manipulate. I mean, it's gonna take a heck of a lot to level up. Screw it. Put something on that. Okay. So having done that, whoops. Back to town. Just stay at the inn. Like something to drink? Ooh, what you get? You know, I heard Rufus rush back to headquarters in Midgard. Ooh, turtle. Is that all? Rufus has gone home? Okay, cool. How long is that guy gonna be in the bathroom? Yeah, he's just in there. Oh, that's the inn. 100 gil? Sure. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna start off with is trace after a couple of the enemy skill materia, or enemy skills, I should say, that I missed. Like, I never ended up going back and getting that frog ability. So we're gonna start with that, and just sort of wander back down towards wherever the fuck Gongaga is. Because I sure as hell don't remember. And just... Okay, so we're here to have Aerith do the most. So, like, what's a good hit roll? I mean, it's Matcha Magic. It's always Matcha Magic. Yeah, see, it's kind of fallen off. Like, early game, it's everything dies. These things, a little less. Whereas what we really need to do is make sure her kill count is high. So let's try hit him with another one, because I don't even know how strong these things are. Otherwise, it's like cast out big damage numbers. Oh, we could do Trine. Trine's only 20 MP. Like, she has 336. But if I start throwing around Beta every... Oh, wow, yeah, that's a lot. Ooh, we got a nut. I think the nuts are for chocobo breeding. Oh, and there's the buggy. Okay, so Gongaga is before Cosmo Canyon, so we gotta run back to the... Ew. Oh, the fuck these are. I'm gonna run back to town. Get on the plane. I'm just gonna go with Trine since I know it's... God, these are weird. And ideally what we're going to do is find an area where we can get kind of guaranteed large encounter groups. Because if we're casting like 20 MP per fight, that's pretty good, right? You know, it kills everything on screen, hooray. However, if we're doing that in groups of 2, that's obviously way less efficient than doing that against groups of 5. So, first order of business, after we find like some of the props from the thing that came to life, well, now we just get jellyfish. The other thing we want... Ooh, nice counter. The other thing we want to do is Deadly Needle, does that do anything? Nice. Yeah, I want to give Aerith the Fury status. So we have some kind of item for that. And I think, forget exactly what Fury does. I mean, I know it makes you gain Limit Break faster. I think it might make you less accurate as well, or something like that. But, you know, without understanding the exact specifics of it, I know it is a common technique for getting your characters leveled faster. Okay, so there's Nibelheim, so we can get out of the boat plane. And I might as well take the buggy because it's faster, and we can still get encounters. And it helps me get over rivers. Hammer. Plus, I mean, at least leaving them somewhere where I know where they are is just going to be helpful, I think. Because at this point in time, there's a lot of places we can go. They haven't explicitly said, you should go here or you should go there. But we have access to a lot of places. More than we did before. Now, we're not going to go to many or all or any of them today, necessarily. But having the option is useful. Okay, so that's Canyon. Hey, buddy, how you doing? FF7? Yeah, FF7. I'm just doing a little chilling out and grinding today. Because, oh, that's Prime sub. Thank you very much. Oh, penguins. Yeah, I'm trying to get Aerith's level 4 limit. So, as well as that and getting some more limit breaks. Not limit breaks, enemy skills. That's today's plan. And, you know, bonus materia growth. So we got everybody with double growth weapons. And I'm just gonna blast everything with Trine. Penguin purging, indeed. Ooh, Hyper. Yeah, that's the item we need. Can't play FF7 without grounding in the Mithril Cave, and then it's too easy. Oh, because in the Mithril Cave, I guess you could just get away with using Matcha Magic. That's not a bad idea. But, you know, whilst I have... God, you'd think driving around a mountain would be easier. No, you wouldn't, but... Where the hell is Gongaga? Oh, beautiful, majestic creatures. Destroy it. Okay, well, let's try Matcha Magic, because I don't know... We tried it earlier on the dogs, and it wasn't enough. And it wasn't enough here. Matcha Magic until I have Doom the Living on Yuffie and Angamax. Yeah, see... I don't want to, like, power level too much. Because it is quite easy to just become, like you say, you know, you do some early game grinding until you get a limit break that's incredibly overpowered. And then, I do see something pretty. My first instinct is to kill it. They call it cuteness aggression. Yeah, it's also not a hard game. You know, there are certainly areas that are more or less challenging as you go on. Okay, there's Gongaga. Bloody hell. Okay, so, well, let's ditch the car. We're hanging out in the jungle. Find them in the jungle areas just outside. Well, I think they're in this area too. Like, we did run into them. So we gotta find a frog, and we want him to use Frog Song on us. Okay, it might be more reliable to just be outside and try very hard to not wander into the center where we get through a screen transition. And then I don't remember any other enemy skills that we were missing before this point. So I'm gonna get this and then look for more. And suddenly the enemies dry up completely. Interesting. Okay, well, I can do that whilst battle is happening. Okay. What? Aerith? Yeah, Trine will do. 20 a pop's not bad. Have I got Big God? We do, yes. Yeah, I've been getting them pretty consistently up to this point, or like, you know, I've been following my guides to get them ones that we could have had by now. So we have the important ones. We got Big God, we got White Wind. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Angel Whisper. Can't get that yet. Can't get Dragon Force. Can't get Death Force. Flamethrower we've got. Laser we've got. Alright. For this playthrough, I just felt like being a little more completionist, because there's so much of this stuff that I've never done. Like, I've never gotten Knights of the Round. I've never done much in regards to, like, Chocobo breeding or anything like that. That's Barret. And I've never ended up getting all the, like, the Master Materials. So it's stuff like that that I want to try and work on with this. Bad Breath. We know we haven't had that yet. We've had Beta. Aqualung we've had. Well, we've got all these on one of the materia. Like, yeah, I could do it on like a full set of them, but I don't necessarily think that's necessary. But I mean, I've got the other one we have on Barret just in case we run into something. Magic Breath we can't have yet. We have Question Mark. We don't have access to Goblin Island yet. We've got Chocobuckle, which is absolutely bullshit, by the way. Don't know how you would ever encounter that organically. Can't have level 5 Death. Oh, half of these seem to just be from stuff in the Northern Cave. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, this will be a good chance. Alright, we hang out until they use Frog Song. We've got Death Sentence. Can't get Roulette yet. Definitely can't get Shadow Flare yet. Or Pandora's Box. So it's literally just Frog Song. Okay, well that's fine. We get this and then we can just work on murdering things. So long as Cloud doesn't do it all first. Why do you use it on the one person that doesn't have an enemy skill? It's okay, if we hang around long enough, they'll get everybody. No, seriously, stop hitting Cloud. He doesn't have it. Get Aerith. See, look, there she is. Get her. Oh, yeah? Yeah, alright. Learn Frog Song. Alright, now murder them all. Or you could just keep doing that. I mean, so long as we've got it queued, eventually she'll wake up and cast it on everybody else. And if we're lucky, somebody will get Barret. God, just fighting frogs is more fun than anything. They're not a threat. They can't kill me. It's the funny frog. It's so many funny frogs. Mostly, what are the better features of... Oh, there we go. There's Death. One of the better features of Remake is if you get the frog status, you still turn into a frog, but you'll have, like... They have, like, little outfits on as well. So, like, you'll see, like, a frog with Cloud's sword and possibly hair as well. It's hilarious. Alright, if you're all I'm going to use it on Barret, I'm going to just cast Beta again. Alright, and now we wait for the... Oh, look, there he is. Just Frog Song on him. Where it's just a room with infinite frogs and infinite typewriters. That analogy doesn't really work, but eventually somebody will hit Barret with frogs. Oh, look, hey! There it is. There we go, now we have that twice. And now we just wait for Aerith to wake up and slaughter everybody. Or we could have Cloud do it. Yeah, okay, this fight has dragged on long enough. Murders. I think we'll just get in some attack commands, and whenever somebody gets free, then we'll cause slaughter. Yeah, there you go. Oh, okay, that was the counterattack. That wasn't even... Well, fair enough. And do it again. Perfect. So, there's one other thing we need to be... The frog victory dance, that's amazing. Okay, that's objective 1. Second objective is, I think, in this same kind of region. There is a certain cave. I did actually show this before. There's a cave we can get to, which has a dude in it, who normally doesn't do anything, but, okay, it's this way. There's a very... We can get an item from him in, like, you should be reading the strategy guide to learn this kind of situation. Unless you wanted to get insanely lucky. Oh, right, we want Aerith to be hyper as well. Which does mean we want to be in this kind of region some more. Okay, what's Cloud? Cloud's on level 2, so you know what, you can do more kills too. It's a shame you only get, like, 2 abilities on Limit Break at a time. Like, for some characters, it's, you know, whatever. But Cloud's got, like, so many cool, unique skills that I just kind of want to have access to them all. Wait, this isn't it. God, now I'm trying to think where that cave was. I think it's further back, right? Yeah, we're gonna go further back and try and see if we can find it. It's next to a river. It's like on the other side of a river. We definitely need the buggy to get to it. So, I think if we just head around this direction, we'll eventually find it. Make sure you save when you find the house. Yeah. So the house is another thing. So, okay. So here's the path to getting Aerith's level 4 limit break. So, for every character, you not only need... So the normal path to getting new limit abilities is you start with 1, you use it so many times, you unlock the next level of limit break. Wait, no. You use it so many times, you unlock a... okay, this is literally the beginning of the continent, so we've gone past it. But I might as well stop at the end. So you start with 1 limit break, you use it a bunch, you get another limit break. You get a different kind of attack. Oh, this thing. But what happens if... But then, to get the next level, so like level 2 limit breaks... Oh, lessens one's opponent HP by half. Okay, that's cool. Then it just based on kills. So for Aerith, I think it goes up in amounts of like 80. So like you kill 80 enemies, then you get access to your level 2 abilities. You start with the 1, and then you use that so many times, then you get your next level 2 ability. And same for level 3. For the level 4 one, it's different. For each character, you have to find an item, basically like a skill book, effectively. And you use that, and that's what what teaches you the ability. But since that's like the ultimate skill, that tends to be pretty difficult to obtain. So for Aerith, not only is it obscure in general because Aerith does not remain in the party indefinitely, it is definitely a you have to have looked up how to do this kind of moment. You've got to get an item, you've got to get an item called Mithril. Whereas Mithril, it's in a cave, there's the guy I was talking about, he's normally asleep, has it. How do you get it from him? You just have to talk to him in a certain circumstance. That circumstance is when the number of enemies you have fought, the number of battles you have fought, is an odd numbered multiple of 11. So like 11 or 33, like the last number of that number has to be 11 or 33. Or is it even numbers as well? It's just in multiples of 11? In any case, it's something like that. You talk to him in that circumstance, then he gives you the mithril. Then you take it to... Oh, it's these guys. You take that to a certain other guy who is in an area that you are not... You know, is not mandatory. It's an optional area. Give it to him and he says, oh, thanks. You can now have whatever's in one of these 2 mystery boxes. There's a big box and a small box. And I don't remember what's in the big box, but in the small box is Aerith's level 4 limit break. And you only get to pick one, and if you pick wrong, and you don't, like, realize that the other one that you want the other one, you're fucked. It's kind of hilarious. It's very much a secret that you're pretty much not going to pick up unless you have the foreknowledge that it's there. That said, speaking of things that I don't know where they are, this might be the way? If not, I'm going to have to figure that one out. The fact that you can mystery box yourself out of it is just a huge fuck you. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you could do everything right, and you just pick the wrong mystery box, which gives you no clues, by the way. There are no hints. It's just, you get it right or you don't. You just have to go fuck yourself. Okay. Love RNG. Oh, it's the best. You know, all the mystery box talk just kind of reminds me of, you know, I think it's in Majora's Mask, or is it in Ocarina of Time? There's a, this is like a game in Hyrule Castle Town, where it has, like, the two treasure chests. I don't think it's in Majora's Mask. Also, I didn't realize we could fight Sahagin out here. Yeah, the treasure chest shop. It's like you go into a room and there are two chests, and one of them has the key to the next room, and one of them has some money. And you get all the way to the end, you get a heart piece. It's like, I always used to, like, before my first time playing through the game, obviously you don't know shit, but I would just try and blunt force my way through it. Yeah, if you have a lens of truth, you can see what's in the boxes and actually do it, because otherwise, your odds of successfully getting the right chest, it's like, whatever 50% over 5 runs is. It's not very doable. I mean, you could, but you'd have to be real fucking lucky. So wait, what would that be? That'd be like 50 to 25, 12 and a half, 625, 3.12... Yeah, like, just over 3% chance of you getting that, I think. Unless my math is wrong, which it probably is. I'm not very good at it. But yeah, the intended solution is just lens of truth. Okay. So, let's see if I can... Ultimate weapon. That is a level 4 limit break. Hey, Planet Protector gained. Okay, so we've got enough kills to get... Okay, wait, so I was mistaken then. I had my conditions wrong. So Aerith, through getting that many kills... Oh no, she has learned Planet Protector, it's this level 3. Okay. So, she has all the levels. So we have Breath of the Earth, which is cures all status elements from all allies. And we have Planet Protector, which makes all allies invincible 1 time. So now all we would need to do to get all her other limit breaks, which I think you have to have them all before the level 4 one can work as well. We need her to be in Fury, so she's getting these attacks off. Cure all status elements of all allies, make all allies invincible. So what we need is Hyper. So now she is in Fury status, which should be... And does she want to be... We should probably put her at the front as well, I think. It's going to make her take more damage, which is going to increase the amount the limit gauge goes up. Well, let's get back in the car, Cloud. Okay, so that's Cosmo Canyon, and we can go past it this way to move on. Ooh, what is that thing? And really, should we just be, like, letting her take the hits here? I think we might. Peacock. Oh, that thing's cool! I don't know what the hell that's about. Oh, it drains MP. That's lame. So... I'm looking at this selection of, like, how to get everybody's level 4s, and maybe I'm skipping through this too fast, but it does not have a section on Aerith, which means it's like a separate thing on the site, I imagine. Yeah, yeah, there she goes. So it's just gonna be using this constrained and stop the magic of all opponents. Yeah, we're gonna hit that. Because this is way more effective than I thought it would be. And then we're gonna have Barret. Well, Barret knows trying too. Okay, yeah. Barret can get some skills too. Yeah, this just freezes most opponents in place, or just silences them. So, like, the penguins get stop cast on. Oh, and that thing's still alive. Kill it. Thank you. Level 4 ultimate weapons. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's in the ultimate weapons section, because don't you get... You get her ultimate weapon the same way. In any case, we still gotta find the dude who has the mithril. Which, knowing me, is at the other end of the continent by now. Oh, shit. So, what's the downside of Fury? Because there's supposed to be one, right? I imagine. There we go, yeah, we wanted to get, take more damage. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, so it really is just, you gain limit breaks way faster. Okay, Barret, limit break. Big shot. He's still on level 1? That's right, we never did get the second level with him, so he really needs to be doing all the killing from here on. Okay, I'm gonna just... We'll have a separate search for it. Aerith. Level 4 limit break. There we go. Okay, so that's... And then it just brings us back to here. So I know... Oh, you know what? Is it on the previous continent? Oh, I bet it fucking is. We've got to go back to Costa del Sol, take the boat. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so Aerith, level 4. Okay, so... Alright, it's in the Silver Light Trophy guide. Wait, did Barret not kill him with his? Is his magic seal that bad? I guess that makes sense. Huh. Yeah, well, I mean, he's never been the strongest with spells. Oh, there we go, grenade bomb. Okay, so that's the next threshold with Barret. I think one of the best things FF10 did to the formula was add ways to let you build your limit gauge other than taking damage. Yeah, I've never played that one. But it does seem like a lot more mechanically better, for lack of a better word. I mean, honestly, we could stand to put Fury on everybody. Like, we have tranquilizers to spare, we might as well do it. And I know we have other characters I could be gaining abilities with, but since Barret has a double materia growth weapon, or, you know, one with 4 slots, might as well stick with him for now. Okay, yeah, we gain a decent amount on hit from these guys. I think it's tied to damage. But if our objective is to gain limit levels, and it's just by actually casting spells, then realistically our best option is to stand and let them hit us. I think. Well, we'll figure that out once we've gotten the mithril, and then we can look at where to progress from there. You know, there's probably a way to do this without taking the ferry, but, I mean, it's on the other side of the continent. It's probably not. Oh, is that the house? Ooh, that might be the house. Okay, that's good, because now I know where it is. How else do you build limit without damage? So, in FF10, you can do things like, you can set it so that you gain limit break when you deal damage, or when you know, perform a different party role. Like, if you, I don't know, heal allies or something like that. So basically, like, it makes it easier for characters that aren't, like, just out there doing mainline fighting to actually get limit break abilities. Oh, and Barrett's out of MP. Alright, fuck it, punch him. And even set it to increase a bit every turn. Yeah, so it's like a gradual. And the weapon abilities that speed up how fast it fills. Oh, that's cool. And Aerith is now petrified. Or at least paused. Okay, we're good. Is that a game setting? Or yeah, so you have to unlock different abilities, different limit styles, I think. I forget how you do it. But hey there, sir. No? Oh, another customer. You sure picked an out-of-the-way place, but if it's the keystone you're looking for, you're too late. Don't have it. Keystone? What? You didn't come here for that? The keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not gonna believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients? You're sort of gonna need to snake it. Temple of the Ancients. Metal Gear. Ha 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 ha! Don't take it seriously, it's just a legend. Okay. Yeah, just some old stuff. What you got there, sir? Where is this keystone? I sold it already. Yeah, well, to tell the truth, I didn't really want to sell it, but that guy had a way about him that made you feel like it may not be a good idea not to sell it to him. Who did you sell it to? Manager of the Gold Saucer. I think his name was Dio. Said he was going to put it in his museum, and he took off out of there. Okay, so if like at this point in the game, oh, we can wait. Free bed? Oh fuck yeah! Barrett, I'm trying to sneak around, but my sword is dummy thick, and the clang of the blade keeps alerting the guards. Okay, we're grinding here. If we can just have a free bed. So yeah, at this point the game doesn't tell you shit. Like, you get on the plane and you just sort of wander around the world. If you happen to find this guy, he mentions, oh yeah, I sold this keystone that goes to the Temple of the Ancients to Dio. Where's the temple? Come on, it's only a legend. But if it were true, that sure would be something, huh? Now that you mention it, I've heard of something called ultimate destruction magic. It's supposed to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of the Ancients. Ultimate destruction magic? Come on, I said don't take it seriously. Let's change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get materials. First thing I'll need is an ally I can trust. Oh, you can talk to him from down here. Yeah, so aside from wandering into the Gold Saucer and talking to Dio by accident, and he's been like, hey boy, I have a keystone, you want it? And you say, sure, I guess? Then that is like the way you would normally progress the plot. And you can talk to that guy, and he just is like, go see Dio. That's all the hints you get. It's an odd section of the game. Hopefully got improved in the remake. Okay, if these things are gonna cast fucking Petrify on me, I'm gonna kill them all. Do I still have T-Lift? Oh, I do. Still think Wind Waker holds the record for most bullshit hidden clue on what to do next. Really? Because it's been a while since I played Wind Waker. And I mean, by the time it was out, like, internet guides existed. Having to find fishermen to tell you how to get on the ghost ship. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, oh, isn't there a Triforce piece on the ghost ship? Yeah, I imagine that'd be tough if you, like, didn't know what to do. But yeah, like I say, by the time that was out, you know, game facts or just strategy guides in magazines. Like, back in those days, I was getting, like, Nintendo magazines, and they would have, like, guides on there. Chart on the ghost ship, and you need to go to one specific island to find another chart unless you get on the ghost ship. Yes. Yeah, because otherwise it just, like, phases out, even if you find it in the wild. As I believe the case. There we go. Yeah, Wind Waker is definitely on the list of stuff I want to do. I mean, now that we've gone through the fundraiser and found another 4 or 5 games that are like now taking like an advanced position on the do next list, it might get pushed back a bit, but it's definitely, the goal is still out there, playing Wind Waker. I didn't want to like do too much different to it. There was like a few mods that I wanted to put on for that. Oop, there's another limit break for Aerith. With Healing Wind. Actually, wait. We never changed Aerith's limit level. I was wasting time this whole time. Fuck! I'm an idiot. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah. You can only have one set of limit breaks equipped, essentially. So we need to set both Barret and Aerith to level 2 so they can actually make progress. Speedrun is ruined. If this was a real speedrun, I just wouldn't have Aerith in the party. I mean, the actual speedrun does like a lot of skips. But yeah, okay, we gotta do Breath of the Earth then. And, actually, while we're here, get me another Hyper for Barret. Oh, and because we slept, Aerith got cured of it. I should buy more of those. I mean, we're gonna have the money after all this. Okay, so we actually did need the buggy for this, not mandatory. No, wait, not optional. It is mandatory. So, we drive the buggy into the town, and now we run back to the port, and if we hitch a ride back on the cargo ship, it will bring the buggy with us to the other continent, so we can use it to get to the secret cave. And then we watch the unskippable cutscene of us traveling across the ocean. I do wonder about, like, who they intended Aerith's, like, later limit breaks to be for. Like, because in a normal playthrough, you wouldn't get anywhere near it, right? You just wouldn't. Because even putting aside the convoluted shit that we're doing right now, like, Aerith would leave the party before you got her higher level stuff. And then and then even with the convoluted stuff that you can RNG your way out of, like, were they intending that Aerith's level 4 stuff was gonna be like, well, you know, we're gonna put this in there for the really dedicated player who's gonna, like, grind their way up to max level on disc 1? I forgot you and your love of Rufus's Welcome. Which is not a bad tune, but it's not a very long loop. Outside of Junon, please. Get me the fuck out of town. Yeah, because there's like 2 scenarios of you finding Aerith's level 4 by accident, right? Or finding it at all. It's either you are a disc 1 grind king, and then you somehow manage to figure out the convoluted bullshit on your own, or you, like, learn it after the fact, Like, you do a playthrough, you talk about it with the kids at school, maybe. You read a magazine that's like, oh, hey, there's a secret trick. We can get Aerith low fall limit break. And you're like, what? And you go try it out. And then you're like, oh, cool. What a neat surprise for the dedicated secret hunter. Because I just don't see anybody finding that organically. Oh, the people on this continent give nothing for materia growth. Okay, so after we've figured out the mithril part... Alright, so, this cave, you could see it from a distance. You know, you might figure out how to get back here. With the buggy. This man, you've already fought 306 times. Okay, so we're in luck. We only need to do 5 battles, and we should be able to get the mithril from him. Although, again, how you would fucking figure that out is anybody's guess. So, we fought 306 times. So now if we just hang out here, I'm gonna do 5 fights. Exactly 5. Which, you know, is good for getting our limits up. Or at least Barrett's kills up. Yeah, that does no damage. This is a bad place to train limits. Oh, and it totally missed this guy. Alright, Cloud, kill it. Aerith, kill it. Thank you. Okay, ooh, and we're already starting to see some material level up. Okay, so that was fight 1, so that's 4 more. Good, knowing me, I'm gonna get to 5, and then I'm gonna go to walk in the cave, and then get hit, like, the next frame with another encounter. Okay, just these 2, so we can just have Barrett take them out. I gotta admit, I was having, like, a little bit of thought of what to do with this playthrough. Because we're getting towards the end of Disc 1. And that would be... You know, that would be... Okay, that was 2 fights. That would be a place to stop, right? I mean, I think after we get to the end of Disc 1, I will certainly take a break from this game. Because, you know, so many brand new things to start and to play. You know... But I also feel like I would be doing this game maybe a little bit of a disservice if we only did, like, the first disc of it. But I think being better about doing stuff like this off-stream would help a lot with my, like, willingness to, like, keep playing. Because, I mean, the fact is, it's a long-ass game, right? Oh. So apparently Trine can just miss. It wasn't that it was immune. Interesting. Because, you know, much as I like playing it, I can't help but that's 3 fights. Can't help but worry sometimes about, like, you know, if you are always playing the same game every week on stream, you know, ask someone who's got to be out there, like, deciding what sort of a program to put on. You worry, like, will an audience lose interest? Will I lose interest? You don't want to burn out. Definitely something to be said for switching it up. Yeah, exactly. Like, for both me and for you guys. So, you know, to avoid, like, one game just being in the same slot for all time, like, a huge SJRPG that I'm intending to do a lot of time in, and, like, do all the lengthy extra shit in. Okay, that was 4, right? I'm gonna talk to the man and make sure. Large material leads high level material. Yeah, this guy just gives cryptic hints. Actually, wait, if I talk to him again... Escape 4 times... 310 times, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've got on my list of games that I want to play And some of them are, you know, short enough to be done in one session. So, like, you know, I started, or I organized. That's what I went and organized my Steam library and found, like, a bunch of stuff that, you know, I wanted to actually clear out of the backlog and that we could play and just have, like, a little short stream. Well, I'll say short, like, you know, 4-hour game. You know, that's a stream's worth. Play it, knock it off the list, it's done. A lot of things like that, and just other different stuff that I've just not gone around to yet. Okay, so now we have battled 311 times. Is this guy awake? He is. Who are you? Guess it was fate that I woke up and met you here. Receive Mithril. And that's it. That's all you get. He just says, oh, hey, I'm awake, here's Mithril. So now, having done that, we can head back down to the weird shop, which was on the other continent, which I want to be at anyway. Yeah, that guy is very much feels like a... Oh, you read the strategy guide? Hey, nice to meet you. Because, I mean, I'm sure we've all heard, like, you know, rumors of how to beat such and such an encounter. You know, the playground rumors of things. You know, couldn't tell you how many different versions of how you could find Mew in Pokemon Red. You know? Or, like, weird rumors that I'd heard about why it looks like Bill's house in front of a cave. I'll tell you why, it's because the tile set is fucked up. Not for any other reason. Yeah, but that is definitely... no way you would figure that out on your own. Whoops. Alright, so we can get back into the town. Do you guys have a shop? I think you don't, because shops are all up in the town above. Gotta bribe this guy 10 gil to get on the fucking elevator. Which is fine, because we won't be coming back here. I mean, anytime soon. I mean, I think there are some, like, large enemy encounter groups, but now that we've got Aerith's max number of kills needed, that should be fine. Now we gotta focus on having her actually get hit a bunch. Oh yeah, I might as well save while I'm here, get back in the elevator. And by elevator, I mean room. God, I forgot this game has manual saves, and save points at that. Okay, everybody has Fury still, so since it's just Barret that we'll be using actual attacks with at the minute, let's have... Aerith has... Yeah, she has Cure spells. Cure herself. Although, no, I should just buy a bunch of hypers. Because just sleeping is going to be the fastest way to restore health and MP. MP especially. Because, like, you can use an ether. But your magic bar at the minute, my magic bar is like at 300 by now. So I'd have to use 3 ethers to, like, replenish. Which I think is going to be a lot more expensive. Oh, hey dudes, what's up? Stay out of the way. Is he just... This guy's getting drilled. Okay, that's the way to the training room. Alright, shops are further down. Alright, those guys are still doing drills. Like, I love it that there's an air taxi that can take me from the boat dock to the other side of town. Kind of wish it would take me from the other side of town to the boat dock. Okay, those guys are just drinking. Where's the store? Why do you guys not have signs? I mean, I get that it's like a Shinra dystopia city, but still. You were a hotel. Still, 30 gil. That's pretty good. I mean, we know a free place, so it's fine. You are not a store. The store's all upstairs. Pretty sure there are. The hell is... Oh, right, this is just the noisy room that the Shinra manager was staying in. Weapon shop? Forgot to order enough the last time. Okay, all weapons we outclassed. Never mind. I guess we'll figure it out. Hey, Izzy, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome. Doing a little relaxing with FF7 tonight. Hope you've been having a good day. We've mostly done the convoluted bullshit needed at the minute for getting Aerith to level 4 limit break. Because I want to. Fellow soldiers first class. Oh, yes, absolutely. Still kind of wish we could skip the boat travel, but oh well. Okay, that's us. Oh, we can we buy hypers here? No, we can buy soft here. Because the one guy is like, I'm the only place that sells soft. Well, we might as well check. That's the bar. This guy. Do you sell other things? Oh yeah, he does. Okay, hypers for 100. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy like 15. So we got 20 of those. That should last. Level 4 Aerith is a real asset to the party. Oh, absolutely. I mean, okay, we haven't even covered what Aerith's, what Great Gospel can do. Not only, okay, do I need to rest at the inn? No, because that place charges 200 bucks because it's a fucking tourist town. Not only does it fully heal all your party members, resurrect anyone who's dead, clear any status ailments, but it also makes everybody invulnerable. So it kind of does everything. It's pretty good. You wear it like Panic at the Disco. Resurrect. Yeah, that'll be real useful if anybody dies. Okay, these guys give a lot of limit level, if we just actually let them fight us. Yeah, we just gotta make sure the healer stays alive so they can bring back anybody that dies. Okay, so the weird house... Where's the weird house? It's around here somewhere. I think it's further up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's pretty close to Gold Saucer. I don't know how we managed to miss that on the way in. I mean, the draw distance is pretty small, so probably that. Okay, and then we just drop the Trine. I feel this is gonna go faster if I actually get into a situation where I let them fight. Because at the minute, I'm getting kills with Barrett. Because I want to make sure he gets some of his late limits. Because he has some good moves. You look at the dancing toothless meme. I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? There are too many memes. I'm too old. I can't keep up. Alright, so this is going to be our base for a bit, I think. Alright, so... Get out of the way, asshole. I want to steal your bed. Thank you. Okay, so having done that, if we now find our way back to those flying dudes, let them use their flying sickle attack, get Aerith all hecked up, but then we just tank that for a bit with our face, and we should be able to, like, bust through a number of limits. Because I don't think you need that many to level them up. Okay, these guys, these might do. 79 on a block. Do you have any other moves? Thing is, if there's only 2 of them, it's definitely going to go slower. You got Grand Horn. Oh, Grand Punch. No, Grand Horn is the enemy. Grand Punch does a decent amount. Oh, we need to reapply Fury. Holy shit. Yeah, you put Aerith in the front row, she stops fucking around. And you get her a decent weapon. Alright, so now we can get Fury on Aerith and Barret. And should we be across the river? I feel like being across the river might be the way to go. Or did we encounter those on this side? Let's find out. Yeah, it's Grand Horns. Cottage crocodiles are scary as hell. I mean, look at Delphi. I don't know. I don't know if it's cottage crocodiles in general, or whether we just know specifically scary and or crazy ones. Come on, Aerith. Okay, that did a lot to Barret, actually. But it's also killing him, so... Oh. Okay, now we can try out Grenade Bomb. And whatever Aerith is. There are no regular girls. We can shoot a grenade from our drill. So it's not the flashiest ability, but it works to kill things. Oh, leveled up all. And we got a War Gong? The hell is a War Gong? I actually have no idea. Uses Berserk on all opponents. Oh, neat. When you want to breed chocobos, ... Okay. We do still have Cure. Regular Cure is enough for us at the minute, which is fine. So yeah, I feel like the Flying Sickle would be better to level with, especially because those things show up in bigger groups. So if we park here and just sort of wander around by the desert edge, it's gotta be them specifically. No one likes pastels and Pinterest to be seen. You know what? No, yeah, I think that's fair. Oh, but this is getting me the magic dudes. Okay, so maybe I need to be Breath of the Earth. Cures all status elements. Oh shit, that's gonna cure Fury though. Well, we need to use it. Okay, well we can buy more of them. We already learned we can do this. This poses a problem. Well, not so much, because we bought 20 hypers, so we'll have enough. Yeah, it is Jesty's, like, true form. Except with, like, a little bit more of a skull face. Okay, so... Oh, that's another roll that's leveled up. I don't think I want to be around this area, because this is, like, only those Jester guys, from what I remember. So if we stay over here and just hit the Grand ones, they were doing some decent damage to us. So we just gotta remember to keep reapplying Fury whenever we use Breath of the Earth. It'll be good. You know, we might as well wander up the coast and see if we can find anything else besides these guys. Oh, well, it's not good if we're attacking them first. Yeah, well, time for tea. Yeah, okay, like a couple of hits and that's already about filled the limit gauge. So if we just let them wail on us a bit. Yeah, this might go pretty quick, actually. We just gotta make sure we keep Aerith healed up. Okay, so let's just use Cure for now. I think that's the first time I heard Georgie say something very British. I say very British things all the time. What are you talking about? Also, what did I say? I don't remember. Stop hitting Cloud. It's only gonna make him fight back. You wouldn't like it when that happens. Time for tea? Oh, I mean it is. Flame Hazard. Cause it's cool. And there we go, Breath of the Earth again. Would Georgie describe things as bloody or exclaim piss? I mean, do that a lot. Alright, kill it. Honestly, at this point, it might be easier to not get Fury on Barret. Because if we want them to focus on Aerith, if we just get hers out of the way first, that's going to be the most efficient use of our Pipers. I know they're 100 gil each, but it just strikes me as a waste to like, use one and then immediately, like, cure it with the thing that we're trying to get. But it does mean if we are casting Breath of the Earth, then we can use the bed without worry, because that's only going to be good for us. Waiting for a jolly good show or a governor. I'm not from fucking London. Or, like, the 40s. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll just stick to doing it on Aerith until we can get hers maxed out. I think it might be the best. Oh, and also, if we go into the woods, we're gonna get frogs, and the frogs are gonna hit us with a bunch of stuff that's bad for leveling limits with. Whereas these guys... Oh, this guy are sick. It's the worst kind of persecution. Persecution against us. Alright, you die. You die and you go to hell. I don't know if the, whatever, the block, cover? I don't think cover works against special moves. It might just be physical attacks. Historically, we've had it coming for a long time. Oh, a few hundred years, at least. At least. Yeah, no, it's... it's fair. We deserve it. Don't mind us. Okay, yeah, if we get these guys in pairs, and they're gonna hit us with Grand Punch, as long as it's hitting Aerith, then that is a huge chunk of the limit gauge. Yeah, so we'll chill out, use Breath of the Wilds, Breath of the Earth, whatever, reset of the house, drop in a, like, you know, drop another hyper. Okay, we got ourselves a strategy. And then once we've done that for Breath of the Earth, then we can see what her next limit is, although... Should we use something? Britain being the villain of the world stage for a long time in history, and then getting lucky that someone else decided to be very villainous for 2 big wars last century. Yeah, it kind of overshadowed. Almost makes people forget how much we suck. Almost. Unless you're like one of the numerous peoples that we've specifically oppressed, then it kind of sticks around. Okay, we do that once, and then honestly, we could continue with just the same dudes. We just need to, like, yeah, I mean, we might leave this fight. We can keep doing it in this. Ah, yes, half the world, indeed. Just gonna have to keep everybody's health up, and then we can just drag this out. Africa, Asia, America. Who haven't you pissed off? Well, see, it comes from feeling of incredible self-importance. I think the Brits have done bad things to the Dutch. I don't know if we've had much opportunity or reason. Okay, we should probably... No, we can just use Aerith to heal Aerith. Or we can use White Wind. There we go. Who needs Cure All when you can use White Wind? Hey, we never stopped doing war crimes, just start making us more and bigger war crimes. I mean, yeah. The Royal Navy destroyed Amsterdam during the Napoleonic Wars. Yeah, I mean, you go far enough back, we've probably bullied everybody. It's our thing. It's what we do. Okay, and then that's another limit. Although, we need to actually end the fight at some point in order to figure out whether we've gotten a new level yet. And since I don't want to burn through too many, well, I'd rather heal up and start fresh. Personally agree fire makes everything better, but most people probably don't. I mean, have you seen how pretty it is? Don't you just want to see that everywhere? Okay, you know what? I could probably just look up how many limits it takes to get to each level. In fact, I have the guide right here. Okay. Oh, we only need to use Breath of the Earth 6 times. And I'm pretty sure we've used it like 4 by now. Oh, hey, something else. Kill it. Kill it like the rest. Turns out you can invade anywhere you like so long as you look dashing. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Aerith's level 2, the next limit we're gonna get, is actually really good. It's Fury Brand. And when we have that equipped, it just gives the other 2 party members their limit breaks immediately. Which is kind of fucking sick. So, for now, I think we only need it 2 more times. So, I'm gonna get into another fight with Grandhorns. We're gonna drop 2 more of those. And then we can swap to the rank 3 ones. Well, we'll give it we'll drop a Fury Brand on an enemy one time, because I want to see it, I want to show it off. Before we do that, make sure we actually use Hyper. Man, Street Fighter 2 is a game that is, like, very, iconic to me. Like, all the voice lines and stuff, like, kind of burned into my brain. I am awful at that video game, and I don't know that anybody's good at it. I mean, sure, some people are. But, you know, I ain't those people. It's just, I've always wanted to, like, use those sound effects for something. I need to figure out a way to do that. I should put them back on the list. You win! Perfect! It's like the Metal Slug guy. It's so well delivered. Now, it's a very different style, but I have an appreciation for, like, the kind of speech that is obviously just other, like, clips chopped up in a way that doesn't sound very natural at all. It's just kind of great. I mean, not in all circumstances, though, because I realized whilst I was saying that applies to, like, I don't know, like the announcements at train stations or something. It's like, your train has delayed 45 minutes. It's like, that doesn't really have the same. Well, Terry's come up. See, I never grew up with Fatal Fury. That's Fatal Fury, right? Yeah, I had Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting on the SNES, or SNES if you grew up in the UK, which is just the absolute pinnacle of Street Fighter word soup. Well, I'm sure there are better ones, but I remember that. Yeah, never did get very far, but we have Guile in his theme, so, you know, we're all compensated in a way. Man, do kids these days still appreciate Guile's theme and how it goes with everything? Because they fucking should. You need to learn to respect where you came from. Where you came from was Guile. Never forget Guile Oh shit, where was Guile Delphi from again? Oh, right, yeah, no, That's right. I was made Delphi in XCOM and it just ended up being like the one soldier with the fucking Guile haircut for some reason. What happened to my double Grandhorn encounters? I was getting them everywhere and now it's everything but. Fuck you guys. Die. God, every time I see someone playing XCOM, it makes me want to start another XCOM run. But I must resist, because now Diamond's stealing the well, not stealing. Diamond is taking their rightfully earned place as current streamer playing XCOM, and also knows way more about XCOM than I do. Still find it funny how a friend of mine who's majorly into fighting games pointed out an American character is guaranteed to be top tier in Street Fighter games, and he's right. Is that right? Who's top tier? Okay, it's just one of them again. What the hell? I mean, I guess we can just let one of them beat us up for a bit. It's just gonna be slower. So let's have Barrett punch it until it dies. I've become the exist com streamer, yeah. Depends, but like, cause who are the Americans? It's like 3 Americans in Street Fighter 2. Yeah, you got Ken, there's the boxer. I forget what the community term is, cause the name changes. Balrog was Balrog in the version I played, and then you also have Guile. So that's like 3 in one game, whereas everyone else gets like 1. That's kind of a bias when you think about it, yeah. Do you want to move on to other stuff and do what you do, where you stream different games on different days, but also XCOM fun? Absolutely. And I mean, it does make sense to, like, as you start out, to just, like, focus on one thing and you know, be good at it. Because I think that's what I did, where I just started with Sonic Mania until I beat... Not Sonic Mania. It was Sonic Mania, yeah. It was Sonic Mania until I beat it. Patriot Fighter 2. I always remember Van Damme called Bison a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's the encounter we want. I haven't seen the Street Fighter movie. I hear it's entertaining. Okay, the only thing I've seen of it is Raul Julia. That's Bison. Because it's legendary. Once this playthrough is over, I force myself to play something other than XCOM, but I might want to try and get a full run for each starting content. That is a lot of runs for a long game. Yeah, but for me, it was Tuesday. Okay, grenade bomb. No, wait, hang on. We need to... I do need to do grenade bombs as well. Fuck it. We can get another encounter. Literally all I know from Street Fighter. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing to know. Yeah, I just wanted to... Because we need to have Barrett use a bunch of those as well. So it makes sense to drop it when we get the opportunity, because if we just get another one of those encounters, then we can... Oh, look, right away. Fine. On the subject of starting bonuses... the South America bonus that lets all autopsies and interrogations be completed instantly. It's pretty powerful. When, you know, I don't have it as a starting thing, I don't think. Because, well, it depends. Because, like, a lot of the stuff you can get from those... Ooh, if we take one more hit... We just gotta block one. And then we'll be ready to drop another... There we go. Breath of the Earth. It's one of those annoying things where it's only useful early on, but you don't want to focus it early on because there are more important concerns. Yeah. South American countries give 70 credits, I don't want them to start. Yeah, very fair, honestly. Yeah, it's a useful thing to have, but like mainly when you have a bunch of them already queued up. But the longer the game goes on, like the less beneficial that all those autopsy benefits are. Don't die. Thank you. Are there expansions or spin-offs of XCOM? I mean, there's DLCs, which, I mean... And there's other games in that kind of genre. Like, I forget who was mentioning it, but there's one that's set in sort of Cold War-ish era. Xenonauts, which is getting a sequel. And there's also those, yeah, which are, they're not exactly the same. Okay, so Chimera Squad is decent, but it really does not have the same flair that the regular game does. You know, I played through. I'd say if you get a chance to get hold of it for like a decent price, then by all means you'll probably have fun with it, but I don't know that I could recommend you go out and buy it right now. But also, and then there's the Bureau, which we don't talk about. So, the Bureau was meant to be a, like, it's supposed to be a prequel to XCOM, right? Kill it. There we go. It's supposed to be a prequel. It's like in, I don't know, what would you say, like 40s or 60s, you know. Ooh, there we go, Fury Brand. So, Fury Brand. Yeah, we need to use that at least once just to see it, so we'll not switch levels just yet, but we will go... Yelp to describe us the game Firaxis has been threatening us with for years. Yeah, it's like a third-person shooter, I think, but like a really bad one. Like you have AI allies that you're supposed to be able to like order around, I believe. And I think it just didn't really work. Okay, so now that we have bad ripoff of Mass Effect, yeah, basically like Mass Effect, except worse. So we're gonna give Fury to Aerith and to Barrett, and we're gonna look for another one of those encounters again. Actually, we should see how many grenade bombs we need to... breaks Aerith. Okay, that is a separate menu. Ah, it's a real shame everybody here is gonna die before we get a chance to use anyone else's moves. I want to say we've had, like, 3 of these. Oh, here we go. Let's check out the limit break section. I want to see how far Barrett is along to getting the next level. Well, not even the next level, just the next limit. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's check out Barrett's on the list. Whilst I'm waiting for these guys to hit me. Okay, so we have Grenade Bomb, which we get from defeating 80 enemies. Okay, so we gotta use Grenade Bomb 8 times. That's not too bad, especially when we can fight these guys and get them, like, multiple times a battle. I just need somebody to punch Cloud once. That'll do it. Okay, hit him with Blade Beam, so they don't immediately die. Or they might immediately die. Not sure. Yep, okay, it definitely instantly died. Okay, they're both dead. Alright, nice. Okay, that's fine. Cloud had that one come in. We'll let him have it. So, we just need to get another one of those. Stay alive. Use Fury Brand at least once. Kill these things. Alright, Barrett has all this magic too. Don't have to just use Trine. But I'm going to anyway. Man, speaking of Mass Effect, Fryman, I've been catching you on that. Where are you? And by catching you, I mean seeing the Steam notifications of you are now playing Mass Effect. Where are you up to? Because I've got the, I do have the Ultimate Edition, or whatever, and I have been meaning to do, well, it's on, again, on the list of things I would like to do at some point in the future, is play through the trilogy with, like, all the DLCs and stuff. Because for the later games, a lot of them I never did, especially for 3. Because, well, because when it came out, I, you know, put in a lot of time in it, and then when I beat the game and the ending was incredibly disappointing, I put it down and didn't pick it up again. So, no, didn't pick up any of those DLCs, thank you. But I did watch Billy play through the series a bit back. Okay, now we can use Fury Gauge, Rage's Party Limit Gauge to the max except yours. That's pretty neat. And then boop, boop. Which is a pretty fucking neat ability, I gotta say. Wow, that does a lot on a single target. Okay, now that we've got that one done. Alright. Useful ability, but what else can we get? So our next one for Aerith is level 3. Which makes all allies invincible one time with Planet Protector. Let's see. Barrett still needs to get level 2 for Grenade Bomb. And Cloud has not killed enough things to get to level 3 yet, but since he'll be in the party for most of the game, that's not an issue. Okay, now we might as well fight. We'll fight on. We can just use, now that Aerith is done with doing that, we can have her just chill out. Actually, if we're needing Barrett to be leveling these as well, let's put him in the front row so he's taking more damage as well. Oh well, might as well finish this guy. Because yeah, Barrett's level 3 is pretty good. Both of them are pretty good. Yeah, we get another encounter with 2 Grandhorns. We'll have that ready to go. We'll start soaking up hits, and then theoretically we don't need to leave that fight. Because we can just have Aerith casting White Wind until we run out of MP. Speaking of which... And then after that, all we're doing is waiting for, like, limits to happen. I think we need to do 3 or 4 more grenade bombs. And as for Aerith's next level, let's see. It did skip that information. Okay, yeah, still got Fury on those 2, so they can just soak up hits. Honestly, until they start doing big damage again, we just wait and wait for this to happen. And it's faster than I was expecting as well. Like, with Fury, like, this is absolutely the way to do it. Like, I've been sitting here for like 10 seconds, meter's half full. And that's with them just doing regular attacks. And it helps that we have cover on her as well, shows she's taking hits for the other party members too. Oh, you know what? I do wonder, though, if these guys have MP, because if they do, then that Grand Horn ability might be draining that. Oh, you know what though? Every time we use Aerith's new limit break, it's gonna reset. I'm gonna have to reset the encounter, because if we're invincible, we're not gonna be able to do any damage to us. All right, Planet Protector, let's see it. Okay, that's not the flashiest animation in the world, but sure. Okay, now hit me. 0 damage, bitches! Die! Oh, that's great. Okay, that's kind of amazing. Okay, so we only need to use Planet Protector 5 times to get her final limit there. So that's gonna be no problem at all. Okay, since we only need to do it... Well, I'm gonna switch to focusing just on Aerith, I think. For the duration... Well, until we can get her max there. Because that's gonna keep our Fury or Hyper supplies. Like, okay, we have 10 left. We could potentially do it on her and Barret. And wait, actually. Can you use... enemy... Oh, you can use enemy skill outside of battle. No, wait. No, you can't. Okay, so we don't necessarily need to fully go back and heal. If we get into another fight, we can just start using White Wind to heal up again. Okay, that might be the more sensible way to do it. Yeah, rather than burn through our limited supplies of an item that costs 100 gold. So you're over-level... No, not intentionally over-leveling. Also, hello, Rack and Frackham, good to see you. We are attempting to get Aerith's level 4 limit break. The leveling is merely side effect of that. But to be honest, by the end of this playthrough, I will probably be pretty over-leveled, yeah. Which, you know, that's fine, because this run I want to get a lot of the endgame stuff that I never did before. Including beating... Oh, I accidentally cured Cloud because I couldn't see because of the camera. Yeah, including, like, beating the optional weapons. Because the stuff I never managed to do. There we go. Plus, you know, aside from Cloud, Barret is not a character I'm intending to use very much long-term. And Aerith... Also probably won't be using very long term in the playthrough. I just wanted to get her level 4 limit break because I'd never done it before. Which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it maybe is not the most useful use of anybody's time, but fuck it, we're here to entertain and to inform. And if you've never figured out how to get Aerith's level 4 limit break, well, let me tell you, it's... You know, you can look at my endeavors here today and decide, is this something I want to devote any time to? The answer's no, you don't want to do it. It's almost certainly not worth doing. I mean, if we're talking, like, what is worth doing, from, like, a long-term perspective of knowing how the game goes and min-maxing every second of our lives, then you should really never use Aerith at all. But I think that is a little bit lame, personally. Okay, yes, use Cure on Aerith instead of anybody else. Practical applications of the JRPG sciences. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's, you know, is it efficient? No. Am I doing it anyway? Yes. Am I gonna blow these guys up with a grenade? Yes. Because a lot of these characters have cool as hell special moves. Aerith so far not really been impressing me. I mean, some of the applications of it are pretty nice for the time you have them. How dare the streamer play a game in a way they enjoy? Outrageous. You should be... It's not optimal. It cannot be done. Damn it. Yeah, I think we should just kill these things as fast as possible and get to something that can continue leveling us. I mean, okay. She'll get what's coming. I'm sure someone will give her a stern talking to about how high level she is. In fairness, like, we're not that high level compared to some of the characters right now. Like, Aerith's level 35, I think Barrett started at 29, and aside from Cait Sith, because fuck Cait Sith, he was the lowest level character. So we haven't done too much actual leveling, because the actual experience we're getting from this is not vast. This is mainly, like, just a limit building exercise. And we've been doing pretty well at that. You know, we get Furies applied, we let these things beat the shit out of us, we cast a big spell, and then we do a funny move. You know, depending on who gets this first. Well, look, we only need to use Planet Protector 4 more times. If Barrett gets his before that happens, then I am going to blow these guys up, because I also want to get to Barrett's level 3. No, wait. No, I need Barrett's level 2 second limit break. Actually, what is that? Like, I have the guide open, I can just look. Barrett's. Oh, Hammer Blow. Okay, yeah. So Barrett's second level 2 limit break is not a move that I'm gonna use in combat very much, because it attacks one enemy. Oh, did we just counter that thing to death? Yeah, it attacks one enemy and it does instant death. And if you've played a video game ever, you probably know that instant death in most video games doesn't do shit. It's because anything that's worth using instant death on is immune to instant death. Unless it's a zombie boss, in which case you can absolutely throw Phoenix Downs at it. Yeah, they really liking Barrett these days. Oh well. Final Fantasy, I think, is pretty good though. If you get like an obscure enemy type that has like a really obscure weakness, because they'll call that shit out. Like, well, especially with undead, like that's pretty common in Final Fantasy. You know, you got an undead, you use healing magic, it takes damage, especially like bosses included. You know, you can cast Curaga and do thousands of damage, or throw Phoenix Downs and kill it like 1 out of 3 times instantly. But my favorite one is there are enemies in Final Fantasy IX who are stone type, and if you use a soft on them, which cures petrification, they just die, and the message is just became too soft to live. It's fucking amazing. Oh, I only know of one monster that it works on. There's probably more, but it's the things at the Ether Tree that look like giant penis monsters. They're actually stone type. Because it's so hard, get it? But yeah, you use the soft on the giant stone penis, and it becomes too soft to live, and it droops. I don't know if it's intended to look like a penis, but it does. So you know, you got to assume somebody knew what they were doing with that. Here we go. Okay, hit Aerith this time. You know, really, the fault of this lies with me in that I gave Barrett Hyper. Because that's what's ending this before we get a chance to get Aerith's level up. Because if Barrett gets it first, everybody dies. Gotta love the good old penis type. Oh, for sure. I mean, if Persona can do it, or SMT, why can't we? And by we, I mean Final Fantasy. Never played a Persona or SMT game. I hear they're pretty good. I mean, you know, obviously a lot of people like him. But also it's like a really big series, a really long series, and I feel like if I was to like get any of the more modern ones, they're like and as weird as like lame as this sounds, they're really popular games to stream. So like if I was to play, for example, Persona 3 Reloaded, you know, everybody and their nan's playing Persona 3 Reloaded. It would just be another drop in the bucket, and I feel like that is not the most valuable thing. Persona 3 is kind of unrefined, and Persona 5 drags. If you want to play one, I would say Persona 4 Golden is to go to. Okay. Which, you know, yeah, fair, they are... oh, actually, wait, now that we're immune... Oh, no, wait, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say we could get Barrett's level up, but... I can get where you're coming from, I agree. Like... It's like, certain people can get away with it. And, like, I don't mean this to be... Do you see what's currently on screen? Now, in fairness, that's not quite what I'm saying. Like, okay, big long RPG is one thing. However, if it's a popular big long RPG, then you have even less chance of attracting anybody to come and watch. I think that's more the point. Like, you know, if you have a personality that is, you know, enough to make people want to come and hang out with you. Thank you, by the way, sincerely. You know, that's great. And you can just do that. But, you know, when you're competing with, you know, dozens of other people who are also as cool and funny, if not more so than you, then if you're doing something that everybody's already seen, I kind of feel like you're putting yourself in a bad spot, you know? So, you know, that's my reasoning, at least, on why I tend not to play stuff that's super current and popular. Because if everybody's playing the same new game, then, you know, who's gonna watch you play it when they could be watching, oh, I don't know, fucking Inugami Korone? Twitch is definitely a top-heavy platform. Most people do tend to pick one game and go to one a lot. Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the main reasons I've not been playing a lot of Personas and stuff like that when they're out and fresh, even though, sure, I'd quite like to give that a try. The other is that it's like 1 billion hours long. Okay, and then we can just go ahead and drop a grenade bomb. You know, playing a long-ass game is not that much of a deterrent, seeing as I put so much time into Valkyria Chronicles 4 that the in-game timer was maxed out, which seems weird for a game as long as it is, for the timer to cap out at 59 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. Like, why? You can clearly get more than 60 hours out of that game. Why would they not just program it to allow... It's not even that it would need triple digits. You could go to 99 hours, but they capped it at 60. Or a second under 60. It's weird. Anyway, since we completed that, I've gone back and gone through some of the post-game content in that, which is pretty neat. Like, there's some extra story scenes, which I think is going to build up to, well, what I expect the final scene, like the true ending of the game to be, where it's, like, reveals, you know, a character may or may not be alive, that we presume to not be. That's just my speculation. But yeah, you get some neat extra scenes, you get some extra characters, like, and just further upgrades to everything, harder skirmishes. But yeah, there's a lot to do after the campaign of that game, if you wanted. It's odd. Yeah, fuck it up. Yeah, getting that kind of combo with, like, counterattacks, that is something that I'm looking forward to getting a most broken character build later on in the game. Because you can get, if you put counterattack and cover on someone, or, you know, let's say on Cloud specifically, and you level those up a lot of the time, and that means that Cloud is going to be blocking everybody's physical attacks, and then counterattacking each time he does it, and then just, you know, you barely even have to press any buttons, and you could make the game autoplay. You know, unless you start getting someone dropping flares on you. But yeah, there's a lot of, and you can go crazy in that. There's some nasty builds you can make. I look forward to being able to break the game Because, like, I don't even know when I, like, last played the game legit, and under what circumstance either. Because I'm pretty sure, when would I have played this legit? I think I must have borrowed somebody's PlayStation. Because I never had one growing up. Like, not of my own, anyway. Yeah, I think I must have borrowed one and played it like that. It's probably how I did 9 as well. Okay, I think we need, what, 3 more Planet Protectors? So if we get Aerith hit with 1 more Grand Punch, or a couple of just regular attacks, that'll trigger. And then that'll be 2 more, and then we can get her onto Grand Gospel. Oh, you know what, I guess now that we have the Mithril, we could go see that guy and actually just pick up that item. And then we could at least confirm whether or not we need... Okay, I'm gonna wait until she gets hit before I trigger this. Hit Aerith. Hit Aerith once. I dare you, coward. There we go. Okay, Planet Protector, so everybody's unkillable, and then we just blast them. So should just be 2 more of those. I don't know how many grenade bombs are on now. I think we've done pretty well. Still might need, like, 2 more? We're getting there anyway. Oh, there we go. No, that was it. Okay, sweet. So once we get, I'm gonna, again, use Hammer Blow once just to check it out, and watch it fail spectacularly. And then we'll move Barrett up to his next level. Let's see. Yeah, no, he hasn't even learned level 3 yet. He needs to do more killing. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, so this is... So now it's back to being the Aerith show. Once Barrett's got Hammer Blow off once so we can see it in action, then I'm going to take Fury off him. We'll go back and just sleep at the house. In fact, Cloud, you can finish these off. Man, we've been playing with, like, these updated... Why did it turn around? It's weird. We've been playing with these updated models for, like, long enough now that I forget what the original ones look like. Because the way they've, like... They've built the whole thing to obviously look as much like the original, or, like, you know, fit in the same style as the original. Like, these are made to mirror the concept art, rather than, like, the original in-game models. But the rest of the backgrounds aren't changed in style. They've just been, you know, up-resed. So, like, I mean, we could be playing the unaltered game, and it wouldn't look that much different. It would just be a lot blurrier. And I don't know. I feel like that's not ideal when you're trying to showcase a game to people. Yeah, I wanna... It was, I'm just trying to think, like, where my... I don't want to say obsession, but where my now interest, let's say, in modding sort of originated at this point. Because, while I think it really kicked off with Fallout, because I wanted to play it again, and then, you know, it was pointed out, or I became aware that, oh yeah, I can mod the shit out of this now. But before I did Fallout, it was New Vegas. No, not New Vegas. Fucking XCOM. And that wasn't even so much as like, I'm gonna do this for its own sake. It was because it's XCOM, and it's a buggy piece of shit, and if I want to do, like, a bunch of different character designs, I need more options than what the game provides. And I guess that was probably, the original rabbit hole. But I guess it just feels different because, like, all those mods weren't on, like, one of the main mod websites, like Nexus. That was all off of Steam Workshop. Because I think Steam Workshop stuff doesn't really have the same feel to me when it comes to mods as something like Nexus does. because it's like, it's just stuff people have made, you know, it's just a funny little community add-on. What it's like, no, some of that shit's like insanely high effort. I mean, you know, you get that with every game and like different types of mods. I don't know why I'm just fighting this one guy when I could be fighting two of them. Too caught up in talking about stuff. Okay, that's fine. You die now. You die and you go to hell. Yeah, I think... I mean, to say that was like... XCOM 2 was the first major modding project I did. I think it was definitely super fucking jank. Maybe because it was... There's two reasons I can see for that. It being the first project, and also because it was on the Steam Workshop, and it was not as like fully featured and like designed with compatibility in mind as other like mod sites. Because you go to Nexus and you're like looking around on there, you'll see, oh, you know, what is this mod compatible with? Does it is it conflict with such and such very popular mod from this category? All that stuff. You don't see any of that in the workshop, so there's no like, you don't get any mod loader. Well, I mean, there might be mod loaders and stuff, but it's very much a case of, you know, you turn all this content on and it auto downloads, and if it doesn't work right, I mean, go figure it out. It's not as, I guess, hands-on. And I guess it's hands-on, maybe not as accurate either, because like, you can do a lot of, like, for Fallout modding, for example. So, like, they have the, and there are super cool people on Nexus that will make mods specifically to make other mods work together, hint, no interest. Yeah, people do fucking make patches for, like, this mod and that mod. But yeah, I guess the thing you can do, like, if you, I mean, I don't know how games other than Fallout work with their mods, for example, but, like, the tool that I've been using anyway, which is like, you know, you can just edit a bunch of fields here and there, make the numbers line up, and like make sure there are no conflicts with things, then yeah, like, you can do a lot of stuff yourself, like in the back end of things. Like working on that once you know what you're doing, it's not so hard, but I wouldn't even know where all the Steam Workshop folks were starting when it comes to like modding XCOM 2. There was no mention in any of that of like, here's how the file structure works, here's what you need to do. It was like, maybe they're all talking about it on Discord somewhere, but if they are, then I don't know where, and I'm not finding any of that knowledge. Unlike other places that I've been looking at mods, have been a lot more open with that kind of thing. Okay, there we go, that is another planet protector, so now we should only need one more. So, at this point, we should probably go and get Great Gospel. Oh, right, now we can't be hurt, so we actually have to kill these guys. You know, I'm glad that this is going faster than I expected. I kind of thought this would be, like, a really, like, a kind of a slog to get this, but we've been going for, like, I don't know, 2 hours if you cut out me talking about other stuff. And we're basically nearly there. Because all we gotta do is get Planet Protector used one more time, which should unlock her, like, next level 3. Which we'll have to use at one point just for, you know, to have had it used. Hey, let's change the subject. Lately we haven't been able to get materials. You wouldn't happen to have any mithril on you, would you? I'll trade you something good if you could spare some. Give him some. Hey, thanks. Alright, you can help yourself to either a big or small box. So the big box is this downstairs one, I think. And this is a small box. I'm going to leave the room and save the game. And I'm going to do that in a different slot than my last one, which was probably far too long ago. It was in fucking Junin. Okay, well, in any case. Oh yeah, that was an hour ago. Well, better hope he still lets me pick one of the boxes, huh? Okay, small box. Up here. Received Great Gospel. Yay! Okay, I don't know what's in this box, though. Don't just come barging in here. I bet it's something awful. I bet it's... I don't know. I actually don't know what it could be. Okay, but let's see. No, I don't want to quit playing. Item. Or would it be a key? No, because Cosmo Memory's in here too. Great Gospel. Aerith? Not quite ready yet. Okay, yeah, so you have to have learned all of the skills before it will allow you. Which is fair. I guess? I guess that's fair. You don't want to get the most powerful ability on... Well, I mean, we are doing it on Disc 1, but... Okay, we also can get Barrett's... Well, we're just using his last one once to see it. Which also we're going to have to do for Aerith's next one as well. Before I switch it up. Them's the rules. The rules that I'm setting out for today. God, I could sell... I bet these Wargongs are worth jack shit, but I'm going to sell them all anyway because I'm never going to use them. Although, to be fair, casting Berserk on all enemies could be really useful if I already had that, like, counterattack build set up. So maybe I should hang on to those. Just being able to cast Berserk at will could be pretty handy if you had, like, a melee-oriented setup. Which seems weird to say in a game where everybody has fucking swords and shit. But there's enough guns in this setting that I feel like that makes sense. Especially since magic is, like, a big part of the combat situation. You know, there's something to be said about just mashing the A button and just doing physical attacks. I mean, even in this... I mean, my thoughts went to Skies of Arcadia, in which that is often just the most effective combat strategy, seeing as the magic is very underpowered and situational. And who needs magic when you got a gun? Exactly. Gun is the best kind of magic. Okay, here we go. The situation we want. Yeah, there's a lot of situations in this game where you don't want to just be spamming physical attacks, like the bosses, and like certain kinds of enemies. But early game situations like this, no, you can just get away with that. And sometimes that's fine. So we only need Barrett's hammer blow once for demonstration purposes, which... Okay, if he gets hits one more, we'll get that, and then we just focus solely on Aerith. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh, that was in The Matrix. I was like, what line is that movie from? Man, Matrix 1 was fucking dope. I mean, there's plenty of great moments in the other ones, but, you know, you start off with like a really, really solid film and then kind of make it into a trilogy with, let's say, mixed results. And then they make more films that I haven't seen, and I'm really not planning to, but okay, now we can test out Hammer Blow. How'll this do? Holy shit! That wasn't even... Oh my god. It wasn't even with the gun arm. You straight up punched him with his regular fist. And he sent him to the moon. Oh, very good, Barrett. Very good. Oh man. Okay, that caught me off guard. Oh man. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna go back and get rid of Fury on Barrett. Because we don't need it anymore. And we just need to focus on... You really just decked him, yeah. I can just focus on Aerith. Oh, that was funny. Okay, get out of the way, sir. Alright, now we can drop... No. Now we can drop one last hyper on Aerith. Yeah, like, Barrett started at 29 and he's only 32 now, so we've only gained 3 levels for Barrett, at least, in all his grinding. Cloud's always going to be higher because he's always in the party, and Aerith is Aerith. I think this has been not too disruptive. I think it's good to give Barrett some more focus now, because, you know, he's had a lot of his character moments. And there'll be plenty of time to see... Now we get plenty of time to see other characters and work on them, like Sid. We haven't even seen Sid yet. Well, we haven't fought with Sid. Oh, actually, we should take a chance to see Sid's, like, combat model, because we haven't seen that yet. Maybe once we've cleared this out, we'll swap Sid in. Okay, if this guy focuses on Aerith, we could get the last one off here. I mean, it'd be faster with 2, and there he goes, hitting Barrett. Maybe we can just give him some light encouragement. If he hits the wrong person, we'll hit him back. Wrong. Do it properly. Yeah, definitely easiest with 2. And also, side effect of this, now I've got loads of money. And if we get one of these, I think once we've finished with the limit situation, then I'm gonna see what effect all of this had on our materia growth. Because we've not been getting too many level ups, which is fair because it's a long process. And especially at like early game like this, you don't see that much growth. It's only like sort of late game, you get a lot of enemies that will give like very large amounts of AP. So I'm not that shocked that we haven't had that much growth, but you know, getting with all the ore materia we have equipped now, like if we get one of those to max level and sell it, we should be set for cash for a good long while. As far as I understand it, because it's like you get like 100,000 or something from selling one of those. And the only thing that you gain by having a leveled up one versus like a fresh one is like multiple uses of like hitting everything. So like you get a level 1 fire, well, you get a fire spell and a level 1 all materia, you can use that fire spell on all enemies once. You have one maxed out, you can do it 5 times. But, I mean, there's a lot of abilities that can hit multiple things, especially when you factor in like, oh, there it is. Especially when you factor in limit breaks and summons and things like that. So having all on a certain spell can definitely be very handy. But having it only at like level 1 or 2 is honestly not the worst thing in the world. Okay, so that should be our last planet protector. There we go, now we get Pulse of Life. And I gotta see, well, we can figure out what that does right now. Okay, Pulse of Life gets us fully restores. Oh, so that's just a full heal on the whole. That's a full heal on the whole party. So we're gonna check that out at least once, and then we'll wrap up with Great Gospel. Oh, they got us surrounded. Those poor bastards. Okay, this is definitely a kill 'em all kind of situation. Oh, hey, it died. I guess I never mentioned as well, like, the counter to, like, these limit breaks getting increasingly more powerful is as you get the higher level ones, like level 1, level 2, up to 4, they just are progressively harder to trigger, like, it takes longer to build that meter. Which, okay, sure, we've been going pretty fast through these, because I've literally been setting up this situation in order to get the maximum benefit, or like maximum speed on that. Like, having a status on that makes me more vulnerable, putting people out in the front where I'd normally keep them in the back, because, you know, you don't want to put your healer out in the front lines. And fighting low-level enemies that aren't in danger of killing me in one hit. So that's not something that you would be able to get anywhere near as fast in a practical situation, let's say. I do want to think, though. I'm trying to feel, like, how long the rest of this disc is, and I get the sense, like, my gut says, oh, it's gonna take you a while. You know, that might be, like, 2 streams worth. But I kind of suspect, because this game is shorter than people think. Shorter than I think, certainly. Like, it's not short, but you can get pretty far pretty quickly. Like, I mean, especially if you compare it to, like, the remakes, right? Like, original remake 1, I don't know, remake versus rebirth, whichever. So remake, you know, it only covers the Midgar section, and they make that into like a 40-hour experience, or whatever. You can get through that in like the course of regular play in like a 1/10 of that. Like, if you were chilling out, you know? And I mean, okay, yeah, we've not been rushing through this, for sure, and we're still gonna get to, like, I don't know, because the game doesn't divide neatly into thirds. But, like, this first section, ooh, more levels. You know, this first section is a whole disc unto itself, and we are most of the way through it. Like, I think if I had gone for it today, well, no, I'm getting mixed up, because there's a couple of sections. Okay, it might be a 2-stream, it might be a 1 long stream situation. Either way, we are close to getting to the end of this. I suppose what's motivating this sort of thought is, so why am I only getting single ones now? This is infuriating. Die. So after next week, I'm gonna be going on holiday for a week. Hey, nice girl. So, I don't want to leave, like, too many things. Like, in an ideal world, I would want to, like, wrap up playthroughs that we were in progress with, and, you know, finish off that, start with something brand new. I don't think that's gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that this time, just because of the way things have worked out. Like, Dishonored, we have, like, what, 4 missions left? So that's, if things go the rate that they've been going in the past, that'd be like 2 streams to finish that game. So we'll be able to do that before I go away. Okay, they are just teasing me. Barrett, could you knock this thing into space, please? That's so good. Man, to think I look down on Hammerblow. I mean, I don't know its practicality in general, but for right now, it's hilarious. Yeah, so probably like 2 streams worth of Dishonored to finish. Probably about 2 more after this stream to get to a place with Final Fantasy where I could take a longer break and it wouldn't feel too disjointed. And then we have, like, well, I know there's one thing that I want to be doing next week that is a new... Okay. I am getting so unlucky now. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this the other day, but during the fundraiser, or during the prep for that, there was a game that I picked up that I had intended to do if we, you know, finished all the drawings earlier. Didn't end up happening. as it turned it out. Turned it? Oh my god. Didn't end up happening, as it turned out, but I don't want to put the thing to waste. So I'm going to be checking that out next week, while that fundraiser is still active, so, you know, within the time frame of it being especially relevant. So we'll be doing that, and then probably... Yes, we'll be playing Lost and Hound. This is a game that Diamond found for me, which does look really cool. Because it's a game that is supposed to be totally playable by blind or partially sighted users. Like, a lot of it is sound-based, including, like, all the gameplay. So that'll be fascinating. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna have to deal with there being just one of them, because I'm sick of trying to find, like, a full group of these. We'll just rely on this thing's random punching power. Unless it only goes for Barret. Actually, if we just let Barret die, and have no choice but to hit other people. Genius. And actually, that would be more of a good way to show off Aerith's power now, wouldn't it? Okay, yeah. You know what? Barret, you can die. Although, Cloud is probably going to counterattack and kill it before then. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to my holiday. I'm just going to take a week off, sort of reset, come back and have a fresh start. Because I kind of feel like I've been falling into like a bit of a mental rut, and I want to reset and get back and be fresh and full of energy and get, you know, just more stuff done. Progress with projects and things. Like, I've been putting in a little work today on actually, speaking of, oh hey, what's side? How you doing? Welcome. We've been doing some training here to make the best Aerith we can. We're actually getting pretty far into that. Hope you've been having a good day. But yeah, so I've been doing some work on... I've been thinking about the... well, you could say reward streams, you could say punishments, but the stuff that we unlocked during the fundraiser. So we're going to start with Star Fox Adventures. You know, famous, very good video game. I think it's alright, personally, but we'll see when we revisit it. And... So what was after that? That was something else that I keep forgetting about. Earthworm Jim 3D. And... Jet Force Gemini. What the hell was the second one? There was some other GameCube game that sucks. That's gonna bother me now. Do I have to... Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Sonic Chronicles, yes, thank you. There we go. Oh no! Everybody's hurt. Aerith, what are we gonna do? Actually, wait, can I convince it to kill somebody else? Actually, Cloud, kill Barret. Actually, is it gonna kill Barret organically? Cloud, kill Barret. Barret! Kill Barret. Oh no, Barret's dead! Quick, Aerith, save him! Ooh, what you get? Oh, and that's just... Oh yeah, everybody gets resurrected, everybody... Does that fully restore MP as well? Holy shit, that's good. Alright, end it. Okay, so, very powerful ability. Like, if you were struggling with a boss fight, you would want that ready to go. Very powerful for a late game situation. Alright, now that we've done that though, now we've seen all of Aerith's limit breaks. Great Gospel. This should be okay. Hey, achievement get, Great Gospel, and that's the real reason it's worth it. Because, yep, Out of all the other mods, you gotta be sure to put on the ones that enables the Steam achievements so you can get the little ding and give yourself the dopamine. Or whatever the other good chemical is. Great Gospel. Check. Fully restores all allies and makes them invincible. So, it's a combination of like every other, well, of some of her other powers. It just gets everybody back to life and they can't be harmed. It's like, yes, I would like this power, please. Actually, do you think she'll gain abilities if we just beat her up ourselves? Let's test it. Aerith, hurt yourself. It does not. Okay, lesson learned. Sounds super useful for late game bosses, I know, right? Okay, Aerith, heal yourself. Something terrible has happened. Although, the problem is, so you remember when we were at level 2 or 3, when we'd eat one of those grand punches and it would do like a third of her limit gauge? Now it's done like maybe a sixth if we're being generous. That takes a long time to charge. Are we sure getting Barret to attack her doesn't speed it up? It does not. Okay, well, we'll wait it out. I can be patient. It doesn't matter how much it fucks us up. We're gonna get maximum heals anyway. Yeah, there's so many of the late game stuff in this that I've not done. I mean, like, I've gotten into fights for the weapons, for example. Like, I've gotten into fights with them before and gotten nowhere near close to beating it. Because that is, like, super boss territory. Oh no, Okay, this might ruin your brain. So I was staring at the triangle over Aerith, and it's doing that thing where if you look at it in a certain way, it looks like it's spinning one way and then the other, and that was freaking me out a little bit. Don't look at it too hard. Stop hitting Barret, I swear to God. I'm gonna punch you to the moon if you keep doing that. And I'll feel good about it too. Looks like it. I mean, it is doing a little bit. He keeps doing it. Well, fine. See what happens. I mean, yeah. If anybody dies aside from Aerith at this point, we leave him, because that's only going to increase the odds at which, or the speed at which we get limit here. Which, if I could find 2 of these guys regularly, like I was doing before, this wouldn't be a problem. But I guess now we have to sit here and take this shit. Alright, fine, you asked for it. Oh, I didn't trigger? Okay, fine. I'm ready. Ready to go for it. Come on, hit me. Or hit Cloud, sure, whichever. I wanted to trigger with him. Come on, you could be hitting anybody else. You'd be hitting specifically Aerith. Well, see, I mean, yeah, do that, but faster. But more and faster. I think it only has 2 moves, it seems, and it's just... So 2 moves, well, it doesn't matter which one it uses, so long as it's doing them at Aerith. I guess we have like a 33% chance. So we have a 33% chance of it targeting Aerith, assuming it doesn't have any kind of complicated targeting system. And then half again of using, well, I don't know, maybe there's wasted one or another, but let's say half again of using the one move that does even more limit. So 1/6 chance of getting a good gain on that encounter. So yeah, we really want 2 of them in order to speed that up. Because then we're looking at like a 1/3 chance of getting a decent gain during any attack cycle. Alright. Give me a better one. Okay, that's... not better. And it also still didn't trigger Barrett's limit. Do it again. I dare you. It feels like they're actively avoiding her now, which they can't... I mean, I don't know what their AI looks like. I'm assuming it's not that smart. Why would it be? Alright, go to space. You failed me for the last time. I really didn't expect to use that ability very much, but that's just hilarious. Okay, 2 guys that are that, and not the ones that just turn me to stone. Working with a lot of variables here, and the speed at which we can accomplish this is heavily RNG. Okay, and... still 1, but at least it's the right type. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you want to power up Aerith enough that she can just one-shot guys with a stick, then who am I to say no, you know? I will have my great gospel. You can't deny me this. Now, what's it gonna be? Ooh, sunfish. Those things are cool. And huge. Does it say 985 kilograms? I mean, it's pretty fucking big. You know, it could just weigh a ton. Which is, I'm pretty sure I've said before, a ton is equivalent to a cubic meter of water. So yeah, big fish. I could see that being a ton. Okay, so once we get this, I want to check how our materia situation has wound up, how our money situation has wound up, because we've been going, like, I've not been really paying much attention to how much we're grinding out of this. Goddamn! Die! But yeah, that early game not having the money to, like, get all the stuff we want, I want that to be a thing of the past. Okay, we have, like, we got is either 60,000 or 600,000. Either way, that's a good amount. Could be better, because the amount of stuff, you know, you go to a new town, you get a bunch of new weapons. Yeah, that's gonna add up pretty quick, because they start selling for, like, the tens of thousands. Okay, this is just getting ridiculous. Alright. We need to start dropping nukes. Oh, don't paralyze Barrett. Okay, wait, he's not paralyzed. Barrett, use Trine on those. Or we can just stab him. That works too. Maybe there's like a more reliable spot to be finding stuff that's gonna build the gauge up here. But we've come this far. You feel like giving up if I tried to find the new area just now. It's like what actually are the odds of that specific encounter? I know nobody in chat knows the answer to this offhand. Neither do I. Well, I don't feel like digging into the code to find out. It would probably just depress me. Because either it's super low and we got lucky at the start, or... Oh, it's just... Okay, well, 1 is fine, too. Except then it just goes for Cloud. And then immediately kills itself. Okay, never mind. Because, like, I know it's possible. Because it's been happening a bunch. We got all this way up to this point, getting 2 of them, without that much difficulty. And then suddenly, seconds away from us being done, well, seconds, you know, a metaphorical short amount of distance and or time away from us. Oh, here we fucking go. Shit, all I had to do was complain about it for like 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let them kill those guys if it comes to it. Because we want them to be... Actually, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna drop a cure on Aerith. Always complain, it definitely always works. If you just complain loudly enough about something, it'll go your way eventually. Don't ever actually do that in real life. That's what a Karen does. Cloud, stop doing that! Somebody kill him! Actually, Barret, kill Cloud. Aerith, don't block that! Okay, thank you. Alright, now, they either hit Aerith enough to trigger Great Gospel, or they kill Barret, and then they kill, and then they hit Aerith enough to trigger it. It can only go in my favor now. Now that Cloud is dead, this is it for me. Just Aerith staring down this creature. 1v1. Except for Barret. Mano y mano. Okay, yeah. Take that hit. We need the juice. We need the power. Oh, I can zoom in this too? Okay, that makes it look a little less cool if we zoom all the way out. What if we zoom all the way in? We get a shot from behind. Oh, Barret, oh no. Okay, it's just you and me now, big guy. Sing as a gentleman. Oh, it doesn't hit girls. Fucking apparently so. Okay, we get like 2-3 more hits off this thing. Okay, Grand Punch. Ooh, yeah, one more hit, and then we just... And then the stream is complete. Our objective fulfilled. See, look, this is the ideal use case. Everybody's dead, we're down to one last character. We have no items, no time. But suddenly, Great Gospel! Wait, I'm sorry, this one doesn't raise the dead? What? But the other one did? Never mind. This is 0 out of 10 ability. Fuck this shit. I'm dropping a nuke. Well, there we go. Great Gospel learned, Great Gospel used, Great Gospel found lacking compared to the previous ability. Oh, we almost had, like... Okay, Alright, let's check the results. Let's go back to the house. See where we stand after that session. I want to steal your bed. Thank you. Okay, so after that, what have we ended up with? So... Aerith's limit breaks fully maxed out, and we got the achievement and everything. Pulse of Life, better than Great Gospel. I'm actually gonna set back to level 3, because I think it was better. Planet Protector makes everybody invincible. Pulse of Life actually resurrects people, so yes. We'll take that, thank you. Barret does have all his level 2 stuff, so as soon as he gets more kills, he'll be up to level 3, which is fine. And then, Cloud still Cloud. Let's check our materia situation. So, this fire one is getting, well, still a ways off. Actually, no. So the next level is only 1600, so that's not too far. Lightning, pretty same. Almost ready for tier 3 magic. Counterattack is not really getting there yet. But that's one we should keep around and keep trying to work on. because the more often we can counter, that's going to be powerful late game. This one we got up to level 3. Time didn't evolve. That's about to, though. We can get slow. Elemental and Ifrit are still chilling. Okay. We aren't at regen yet. Ooh, we're almost at regen. That's like, in a couple of fights we get regen. Revive takes forever to level up because it's too powerful. Transform. Could be worse. Okay, so we're not at any 4-star all materia yet. But we're working on it. Okay, cover and HP plus are getting there as well. Mystify we could level up pretty soon. And gravity's getting there. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, we're leveling materia this early in the game is not going to be the most efficient. We're definitely not doing this in the fastest way. But actually, Ice is about ready to get to the next level. And so is Rumor. Alright, you know what? I'd say that was pretty effective. So, let's head outside and just check if... make sure we didn't get too overpowered compared to every other character. So, Cloud is at 38, Aerith at 36, Barret at 33. Tifa was 33 when we started. And everybody else, like Red and Yuffie at 32. Sid and Vincent at 35 and 34. So we really didn't even gain... Oh, your party characters gain some experience as well. I forgot about that. Because Kate Sith was at level 28 when we started this. And now he's at 31. So everybody else is getting some experience. Okay, that's good. That stops you from getting, like, one set of characters totally overpowered. Okay, good to know, good to know. Alright, well, having achieved our goal then, I think we should, we'll wrap here. I know this is, still pretty early compared to how long I usually go. But it's that awkward week where I switch from going, from doing late shifts to early shifts. So I really do gotta try and get in the habit of going to bed earlier and then getting up earlier as well. I mean, okay, it's on the bright side, I don't have to go into work tomorrow because it's a bank holiday. But I do gotta go in on Tuesday, starting at 8, which means realistically I'm getting up at 6, so we'll work on it. But, okay, did I save? Let's save again. Yes, okay, perfect. Not noise. Nah, I have both opening and closing shifts every week, but at least it's consistent. Yeah, I mean, it is consistent for what I do. It just goes on like a 4-week cycle. But, let's go ahead and shut the game down. Yeah, it just means that once every 4 weeks, you go from the late to the early. Not ideal. Alright. Well, thank you for joining me, everybody. This was fun. This was good to work through. I'm glad we got that done. That's one achievement off the list. I mean, getting completionist on this is gonna be... that's gonna be a sink. A time sink. An effort sink. An energy sink. But hey, it's fun to do. Now, as for next week, this, like I said, this is gonna be the last week before I go on holiday. We're only gonna be taking 1 week off, but you have been warned. So, we're gonna be doing... another Dishonored... Oh gosh, excuse me. We're gonna be doing Dishonored at least. We may do Final Fantasy as well. I don't know exactly how it's gonna pan out with those two. I'll come to some kind of decision. Wednesday on the Discord, we will be watching Princess Mononoke this week. So join in if you want to see a fucking badass movie, which is way gorier than you remember. Okay, let's see. Let's see how long people have been going. They've been going for a fair bit. Let's see how long... That's been a while. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Oh, it's because I logged in and out. It's asking... It's giving me content warnings on every stream I open up. Being like, oh, this person may say swears now and again. Oh, well. We're going to pass you guys off to some further chillness. Ori is doing some art at the moment. So that's always a nice way to wind down on an evening. So I can raid Ori Planet. There we go. But yes, thank you very much, everybody. Grab yourself a raid message. Content warning: person may say poo. They may. And you may have to deal with that. But yeah, grab that top one if you're a subscriber. Grab that bottom one otherwise. So yeah, next week... Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to mention. So we'll be watching Princess Mononoke on the Discord on Wednesday. And we'll have Lost and Hound, a game about dogs. And also not needing to see. And Dishonored. Possibly Final Fantasy VII as well. I'll come to a decision. I might just pick that one back up when we can do the final part of this act in like a consistent week-to-week thing. So maybe it'll be something completely new. But that's all from me. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you again soon. Good night, everybody.